The all-new 2015 Mustang is definitely a more polished car than what came before it. But in some ways, that's meant it's lost a little bit of its spark. It's too well-mannered and, in all honesty, it's a little bit boring. But I'm here at Spring Mountain Raceway in Nevada, right in the middle of the desert, and I think I may have found something that is just a little bit more fun.
There's a lot of designing, testing, and trial runs behind every new innovation or new performance record. How do I know? My name's Carroll Shelby, and performance is my business.
So the all-new Shelby GT, 625 horsepower. This might be a little bit more aggressive than your base Mustang GT. And you know what? That's exactly what we needed. Now, what is this car? It's not a Z28, the Camaro. It's not that track focused, but it's certainly no Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which is just a straight up burnout machine. This car is somewhere in between. It's the type of car that can put a smile on your face if you're a novice that's barely ever been on a track before, or if you're a seasoned professional. It's got that range of performance in it. But there is a bit of a problem. See, the base GT costs $32,000 if you have no options. The Shelby package costs an additional $40,000. So you're looking at a car that is going to be roughly 75 grand when all's said and done, and that is a lot of money. You're getting the Shelby name for that, which does hold a lot of prestige. You're also getting the track performance and the road-going capability, so you're getting a lot, but you've really got to be quite dedicated to having one of the ultimate Mustangs to fork out that much cash. But really the big question in all of this, how does this thing drive? Well, here on the Spring Mountain Raceway, let's open it up and see what it does. I should start by saying, of course, this is a manual gearbox. We have Michelin Super Sports, not the Cup tires. And we have slightly bigger front brakes, but nothing too different. This thing is fast. It is really fast. Fourth gear here. I didn't want to look at the start. We're doing 120, hard on the brakes. Braking is really very good. The ABS doesn't kick in too much. But of course, got all the nannies turned off, no traction control. As you can see there by the rear coming out. What you do notice though, is there's a lot of understeer in this car on the mid to low speed. But really, what are you gonna do about that? Because the general Mustang GT in 2015 is quite front heavy. Now we've just added a massive supercharger to this. So naturally, it's even heavier. You're always gonna be fighting understeer. I would like to up the spring rate by a couple of £100, probably some stiffer rear roll bars, and go from there. But of course, this isn't a track-only car. This has to do everything, and it has to be good for everyone. It's head and shoulders better than the 2015 base GT. It's a lot more refined on track than a Hellcat. It's more approachable than a Z28. And it generally just induces smiles. I am loving this. This is a proper muscle car, and this car is going to be sold globally. What I like about it is this seems more appropriate to the European buyer. That yes, they like refinement, but you know what a Mustang buyer from Europe wants? They want American muscle. The new GT isn't that. This car, whew, this car is proper American muscle.